California is often at the forefront of these soft-on-crime policies. Let's have a look at this astonishing footage of a mob of masked thieves ransacking a jewellery store in San Francisco. Kosha, property crime is higher in San Francisco than the national average, despite the many programs that they run for disadvantaged people to supposedly stop this sort of thing from happening.
And you look at the data and it just gets worse and worse. So that place, California, beautiful, shining city on a hill. It's been running in massive debts and deficits forevermore because of these programs. And then simultaneously crime goes up. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So I think the more those clips and videos come out on one hand, and then you have El Salvador on the other hand, we can see the contrast. Everybody knows what needs to get done. And the question is there the political will to do it?
Now, before you go, a Fox News exclusive, they report former special counsel Jack Smith was allegedly tracking the private communications and phone calls of nearly a dozen Republican senators as part of his January 6 investigation or witch hunt, however you want to look at it. Some of these senators include Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee, Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, Josh Hawley of Missouri, Mike Kelly of Pennsylvania and several others. FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino has briefed lawmakers on the discovery of Smith's surveillance. Let's hear from Marsha Blackburn. She spoke about what the FBI was up to.
And now we find out that after the Mar-a-Lago raid, after the indictment of President Trump, they surveil us, people who support President Trump, members who are all Republicans. But it shows you how out of control and rotten to the core and politicized the FBI had become, and how they had absolutely no problem at all whatsoever with political weaponization.
Politicised and rotten to the core. Strong words there from the Tennessee senator.
Indeed, the scale and scope of the scandal, because that's really what it is, the lawfare scandal broadly against Trump, his top aides, his supporters, and now even just lawmakers who happen to be Republican or notionally support Trump. A lot of the people on that list aren't even diehard types, as we know, but they are Republicans. It just keeps getting worse and worse. The other side of the story, though, here, I think that's getting a lot of people angry is the difference in how both sides wield power. So those were strong words, but all we seem to get from the Republicans are words. They were in charge of Congress when Jack Smith's investigation that undergirded this scandal broke. They had the power of the purse to defund that. They had other things that they could do or can still do, and they just seem to always be writing these strongly worded letters, issuing words, saying things like, let's get to the bottom of it. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking. And that is something that's getting a lot of people very angry, but there's a little bit of hope that maybe this time is different and you will start to see indictments. Saw a little bit with James Comey, but hopefully there are others coming down the pipe.
Absolutely. It's time for accountability because I think faith in these institutions is just going to keep decreasing until there is some accountability. Kosha Gada, thank you so much.
Thank you.